One Trevor Henderson monster can't be contained. It can bend reality, erase you from memory, and laugh while doing it. No SCP, not even 3812 or the Scarlet King, has managed what this thing casually does for fun. You've seen Siren Head, you've read about SCP-1, but you have no clue what's coming. Today, we're revealing a creature so overpowered it makes the entire SCP Foundation look like a failed science experiment. And no, it's not who you think. The SCP Foundation has seen it all. Entities that destroy universes, rewrite the laws of physics, and punch holes in reality like it's made of tissue paper. But let's talk about the absolute monsters, the top-tier threats that give even the O5 Council nightmares. First up, SCP-3812. This dude used to be a normal human until he transcended reality. Now he exists on layers of existence so high, the rest of us are basically stick figures to him. He can rewrite narratives, warp space-time, and even bend other SCPs to his will. Accidentally, he's not even trying. Reality literally breaks trying to understand him. Then there's the Big Daddy himself, SCP-096, aka the Shy Guy. A pale humanoid that goes absolutely feral if you look at its face. Doesn't matter if it's a direct glance or a photo. Once you've seen it, you're already dead. It moves at impossible speeds, can't be stopped, and tears through steel like tissue paper. The worst part? It's silent until it screams. And when it screams, you're already in pieces. And of course, the Scarlet King, a cosmic force of chaos, hatred, and endless suffering. He exists outside time and space, has entire cults dedicated to bringing him into our world, and is basically the multiversal apocalypse with a crown. Some say he's already won. This reality is just a slow burn before he erases it all. These aren't just spooky cryptids. These are multiversal gods. Reality isn't their playground. The SCP Foundation might be fictional, but these entities feel like they came straight out of a cosmic horror fever dream. But here's the twist. Even with all this god-tier chaos, there's still one Trevor monster that outclasses them all, and it's not who most people expect. All right, it's time to talk about the monster in the room, Cartoon Cat. Created by artist Trevor Henderson, Cartoon Cat might look like a weird rubber hose animation reject from the 1930s, but don't let that goofy grin fool you. This thing is a straight-up reality violation in a catsuit. It doesn't follow the laws of physics, biology, or logic, and that's kind of its whole thing. Cartoon Cat can stretch, bend, and reshape its body like it's made of ink and nightmares. Bullets? Useless. Fire? Pointless. Blunt force trauma? Don't make it laugh. It can squeeze through any space, teleport short distances, and regenerate from basically any damage instantly. It doesn't die. It gets annoyed, but the powers aren't the scary part. What really sets Cartoon Cat apart is how it thinks. It toys with victims, stalks them for fun, and manipulates reality just enough to trap you in your own personal cartoonish hell. You ever seen a cartoon character rip the floor out from under someone? Now imagine that happening to you, and you're stuck in an endless loop of falling forever. Yeah. And unlike most SCPs, there's no official file, no containment plan, no foundation to even try locking this thing down. He's just out there, doing his own thing. And the internet's best guess is, don't go near abandoned malls, because that's where he likes to hunt. Some theories suggest Cartoon Cat is a demon wearing nostalgia as camouflage. Others say he's a god of chaos pretending to be a joke. But here's the deal. None of Trevor's other monsters even come close to his level. And when compared to SCP's biggest threats, he might actually be winning. All right, let's stop dancing around it. How does Cartoon Cat actually stack up against the SCP multiverse? And pure nightmare fuel, he's definitely a contender, but can he really hang with the likes of SCP-096, 682, or even the cosmic-level threats? If you're into these twisted matchups, hit like and subscribe to help our small channel grow. Let's start with durability. SCP-096 is basically invincible once it's triggered, but Cartoon Cat doesn't trigger like that. He doesn't need a reason. And unlike 096, he doesn't rely on rage to attack. Also, 096 tears through walls. Cartoon Cat melts through dimensions. Give him enough time, he could probably fold 096 into a comic strip and erase the page. Now compare him to SCP-3812, Sure, 3812 exists on infinite layers of reality, but he's also completely unstable. Cartoon Cat? He's functionally unstable on purpose. He operates on cartoon logic, which means you can't predict or contain him. Gravity? Optional. Logic? Nah. Physics? Never met her. Cartoon Cat can do things not because he's powerful in the god-tier anime boss sense, but because he's powered by absurdity. And then we've got the Scarlet King. Yeah, he's a universe-destroying cosmic hate lord with a fan club. But here's the deal. The Scarlet King is bound by ancient rules, rituals, and dimensions. Cartoon Cat has no rules. He's like a cheat code with anxiety issues and a love for torture. Also, let's not ignore the psychological warfare. SCPs are scary because they're cold, clinical, and brutal. Cartoon Cat is worse because he enjoys it. He plays with his food. He understands fear on a cartoonishly intimate level, like Freddy Krueger if he binge-watched Looney Tunes. So yeah, if these two universes ever collided, it wouldn't be a battle of brute force. It'd be a battle of who breaks the rules harder. And Cartoon Cat, he is the broken rule. Alright, let's settle this cosmic grudge match. If we're talking raw power levels, sure, SCP-3812 probably exists in 50 more dimensions than Cartoon Cat even acknowledges. The Scarlet King could unmake existence while sipping existential tea. None of them can deal with Cartoon Cat. Why? Cartoon Cat doesn't just break the fourth wall, he does cartwheels through it, smashes the studio lights, and eats the camera crew. He's powered by unpredictability, and you can't fight what doesn't follow rules. It's like trying to fist-fight a meme that hates you. The SCPs are powerful in structured, terrifying ways, but Cartoon Cat? He's the embodiment of chaos. He shows up when you least expect him, does whatever he wants, and then disappears like it was all a bad dream from 1932. He's not just a monster, he's a narrative glitch with sharp teeth. So who wins? If it's a fair fight, the SCPs. But it's never a fair fight with Cartoon Cat. Verdict: the SCPs don't even realize they lost until they're already drawn into a looping animation where they die, forever. Alright, your turn. Who actually wins this madness? Does Cartoon Cat out-chaos the SCP elite, or is there an SCP we forgot that could clap back harder? Maybe SCP-999 with emotional damage? Nah, I'm joking. Or am I? Drop your theories in the comments. Bonus points for absurd crossovers and cursed fan lore. And hey, if you made it this far without Cartoon Cat showing up behind you, congrats. Probably. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you want more horror lore deep dives, and remember, never trust a smile that's wider than your whole face.